Hi there folks, Tim here with your Fetters Minute. Today I want to talk about delivery methods. And what a delivery method is simply the way that you as an owner have your building delivered to you. What is the process that it takes place to get ultimately the keys in your hand for that beautiful new building? The first to talk about is the design, bid, build method. Design, bid, build, or single prime method. In that method, what you simply do is you hire an architect. That architect works with you, puts together the specification, puts together the plans, the drawings, and then they release those plans and drawings and specifications out to the market. People like Fetters Construction, general contractors such as ourselves, we look at those plans and specifications, we put our best possible price together for you, and then we submit that price, and then you select your construction team. A lot of times, in fact most of the time, it's based upon that price, and that's called a design, bid, build, or single prime method. The next we'd like to talk about is the construction manager, or the CM approach. Now in a CM approach, what you do is you hire the architect. You work with that architect coming up with the plans of specifications, but at the same time, you hire a qualified construction manager such as Fetters Construction to work alongside with you. Now we look at things like pricing and scheduling, we look at constructability, things like that to make sure you're getting the best possible package for your building. And so in a CM method, we put together the various bid packages. We advertise for bid, we collect the bids, and then we report to you and work through with you as far as putting together your construction team based upon those bids. Now in this case, you own all those contracts. And what I mean by that is that you have contracts with every one of the subcontractors, contractors, and suppliers associated with that project. And that's called a construction manager. You hire then ourselves, like as Fetters, to be your manager. We manage the entire project for you. The next is called the Construction Manager at Risk, or the CMC, the Construction Manager as your Constructor method. Now this is very similar to your CM approach that we just talked about, but in this case, your CMC, your Construction Manager as a Constructor, is allowed to bid on a certain percentage of the work. In a public case, you're allowed to do up to 20% of the work. In Fetters' case, we would look at things like concrete, masonry, and carpentry, three areas that we self-perform as a general contractor. Now, is a CMC or a CM at risk, which is the same thing, we own all the contracts with all the subcontractors, contractors, and suppliers. You only have two contracts, that being with your architect and that being with your construction manager as a constructor. The next is called a design build. Now in a design build, you hire a firm like Fetters Construction, a qualified design builder, to help you through this entire process. We work with you, we hire the architect, we put together the designs, we put together the plans and the specifications, we bid it out, we get our team together, and we start building that project. Now, this is used a lot in the private world. It's used in the public sector as well, but in the private world, especially with owners that maybe aren't 100% sure what they want to do with the project. They know what they want, but maybe not what direction. So you hire a qualified firm like Fetters Construction to help you through the design build process. Those are four of the primary approaches that we see out there. But I'm going to tell you what, we see another one out there. It's called the SAC, PAC, CTOBL method. Or, okay, now watch the letters here. It's called the self-actuated construction process, adding considerable cost to the overall bottom line. This is the owner that thinks they can do it all themselves. Now, you owners know exactly what you're doing in your business out there, and I have no doubt. I don't want to try to do whatever it is you do. But I've seen too many times when the owner says, I can take care of it myself, and I've seen budgets just escalate. So don't be a sack-pack toddler. Don't use the sack-pack-tobble method out there when you're building buildings. Call yourself a qualified firm like Fetters Construction. We'll step you through the process. We'll help you out. We'll make sure that you get exactly what you need. Now, I do have a summary of all these methods, except the sack-pack-toddler method, that I can send you. Send me an email at tim.e@fettersconstruction.com or give me a call at 260-570-6596. Be safe out there, my friends. Be healthy. And if you're looking for building excellence, don't forget Fetters Construction.